Welcome back, everybody. This is Mog once more here on Mog Squad, playing some more Project Zomboid with you folks today. And today, we're going to be doing a little more exploring around some of the neighborhoods nearby our outpost here near the Westpoint Park on the west end of town. We're going to be actually going a little south of our outpost here. We've kind of hit some of the more expensive, like, two-story houses in this area, kind of like the nice little brick homes you'll see around here in this area, and a lot of which are 2 stories. There's another neighborhood just to the south beyond this kind of cluster of nice homes that's a lot of 1-story, kind of more, I guess, rural, like driveways seem like they might not be fully paved for some of these. Actually, they all might be. I'm looking at it on a map right now, on the Blind Coders map. Whoa! I just heard somebody clawing at, or groaning at me. There he is, back there from the trees. But anyway, we're going to be hitting some of the houses that are a little less high class, I guess I want to say. I don't know if that's the right word choice, but it is what it is. It's on the other side of this fence is what we're going after. So we're just going to be moving our way down here. Whoa! There we go. Whew! That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Nothing of use anyway. Okay, so let's keep moving along this fence line until we can get through it. Looks like there might be a break here. Yep, okay, that's just the end. Whoa, looks like we were getting close to a zombie there too in the trees. What's up, lady? Just look around real quick, make sure we're doing okay, and down you go. Okay, we're good. There's another couple coming at us from that side, but that's totally fine. We're just going to be pushing our way this direction. Why don't we see if this house is unlocked for our first little adventure out here into this little neighborhood? Let's see if this bathroom might be open. Yep, no alarm, no alarm. Let's close that and close the curtain and get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're done there. Nope, not where we want to be. We're just gonna leave that alone. Nothing here. Let's try this door here, or this window, I should say. Nothing. Don't want to. When there's an alarm going off, you really do want to pay attention to what's around you. You never know who or what might be coming your direction. So it's always a good idea to kind of stay clear. My god, this is unlocked? Are you serious? Okay, well, that's new. Apparently all the lower cost homes are the ones that have alarms, and these ones that are like super high cost don't. Tell me this isn't another one that just went off. Close that curtain. Let's take a quick peek around here, shall we? I think we're doing okay. Let's close these curtains while we can. While we got a sec here. Close. Oh, there's 2 zombies in here already. Let's close that curtain. One down. Come here. You felt that hit, I'm sure of it. Now get over here. Okay, cool. Our alarms are out. The zombies that were in this home are done for. We're not going to have to worry about them anymore. Let's close those curtains before anybody sees us. And let's check this last corpse. Anything good? Not so much. Just a pearl necklace. Snicker, snicker, snicker. Okay, but let's move on. Let's take a quick peek. We got some radish seeds here. Let's take that and toss it in the bag. What do we got in this other cabinet or 2? Nothing? Truly nothing. Okay. Fair enough. Close that up. Let's take a quick peek here in the bedroom. And it looks like, just took a swing there because I couldn't actually see around the corner. I won't grab that, actually, at the moment. This was a pretty worthless house. There is really not much loot here, and nothing we really needed or could really, take. There was literally almost nothing there to grab. A couple of completely empty cases, so that's nothing good. Take a quick peek in here. We didn't see nothing. Door is locked. Let's try this window. Nice, we can climb in over the sink. Let's go ahead and close that window and close those curtains up. Take a quick peek here. That is an open window with no curtains. That's totally fine. Let's go ahead and try out some of these containers here. All this is probably rotten. Sure is. Take a quick peek. We got a pencil, nothing, and... ooh, nice. Battery and carrot seeds. We'll take those both, actually. Batteries are going to come in handy as we need to actually kind of keep things powered at some of our newer locations. Some of the places that we've built those light posts, things like that. So the batteries do come in handy as something I have certainly learned in this newest season. In the last 2 seasons, you will see me ignore those, just like the plague. Like I won't even touch them. Like they're just batteries. Oh, it's just weight. We don't need that. And that's just me being ignorant. At least maybe for the time being, they may not have been used for much, or at least maybe for just the, possibly just the flashlight. To be able to be powered and equipped in like one of your slots, primary or secondary, doesn't matter. But whichever one it was, you could equip it and actually use it for light. But otherwise, it didn't have much use. And in all honesty, I didn't feel like light was that much of a thing that you really needed to worry about. Because in all honesty, it seemed like a lot of these it seemed like a lot of the places that you could go and kind of like that would be dark, you could actually see well enough to kind of make do. So it was never something that I really paid much attention to or gave much heed, because it wasn't all that necessary for me. I really didn't feel like it was one of those big deals. But it is what it is. That's kind of changed at the time being. We can actually make those fixtures, the light poles. Let's grab this empty mug along with that other flower there, just to kind of restock things. But yeah, so that's kind of changed a little bit. It's kind of nice. Trapping for intermediates, I'm going to snag it because I don't really have very many trapping books yet. I'm not positive which ones we've already snagged. So, bedroom and the main room here is clear, and it looks like just the bathroom is left with no loot containers. So let's keep moving. That's the road. Let's take a peek. What do we see? Not much here, actually. Let's go hit these ones down to the south here. Let's try the one that's just a little bit off here. I think we're actually toward the end of the neighborhood here, if I'm not mistaken. To the west, that is. I think it doesn't go much further to the west. There's still more homes to the east that we can definitely check out. But at least we're starting from one end and kind of working our way the other way. So that's totally fine with me. I'm okay with that. Anything in here? No zombies. We are looking good. Let's take a quick peek here. We got some painkillers. We'll snag those. Nothing else is really necessary. Let's close that window and close those curtains. Take a quick jaunt out here into the living room. Let's close up these curtains while we can. And do you guys know, like, it looks like you can see through doors, but are you aware if zombies will aggro through door visibility? That's my question, is if you can see zombies through the doors, since you can't really, like, I guess you can barricade doors, but since you can't really put, like, a cloth over the door's window, I'm kind of curious if that's a thing. Oh wow, expert and master in the same little container. I'm going to snag them all three because I don't know about the books. I know that still falls within the range of skill points that we haven't advanced, so they're possible to be books that we may need. Oh, nice. Some canned soup and some chips. We'll take them both. I'm going to leave that can opener. We got more than enough of those. Same with bowls. I think we're doing okay on bowls. Anything in the fridge? Just a rotten lemon. Let's go ahead and leave that as is. And close the curtains. Pop on the light. Let's take a quick peek into the closet. Ooh, this looks like there's stuff in here. Some nails, a pool cue that we're not going to snag. It's even less damage than the crowbar, but we are going to snag that extra crowbar. I have actually grabbed another crowbar, and it's at our new Westpoint Park outpost, but this thing just takes so much damage. It's such a crazy difference from the nail bat that we've been making in the previous episodes to keep ourselves defended. It's ridiculous how much durability this crowbar has comparatively. Or I should probably say it's ridiculous how little durability that the nail bat has. It's insane just how quickly that thing broke. I kind of thought that was just, you know, par for the course, but just comparatively after using this crowbar for a while, it's nuts how much of a difference there is. So something to be aware of, like, it's not even past that first little point on the star for durability yet, and for how much, like, wear we have put onto this weapon, you would think it'd be a lot higher based on our experiences with the nail bat, but it is what it is. Oh, nice. One-shot kill with the crowbar. See, now, the damage is high enough on this crowbar, I think. At least it seems like. Maybe it's crits or something like that, but I don't really know how that all factors in this game. That we can still get one-hit kills with the crowbar, even with its lower damage, so I'm totally okay with that. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's go ahead and try this window here. It looks like that's going to open, but I thought that other zombie was aggroing us. We're just going to go ahead and close that window again, apparently, and try that once more. Let's hop on side here. And nothing to put behind us or cover the window with. Oh, nice, some dry ramen noodles. We'll snag those and the tea. I'm going to leave the lighter and the rolling pin. The rolling pins I've actually learned can help make things like dough. Bread dough, that is, because that's one of the things that sooner or later you're probably going to want to make. Let's move those things to our main inventory bag. because of their ability to make things like sandwiches and more advanced food items. So it's always nice to kind of have that not durability. Why did I almost say durability? It's kind of nice to have that ability to kind of change what you want to, or adjust kind of how you want to use your foods in preparing them. So it's definitely a helpful thing to be aware of and know how to use. And I have been certainly finding myself using it a lot more lately now that I kind of understand how cooking works a little better. It's that's not gonna fit in that bag, so that's full. Let's switch over to our backup bag here, and we're gonna be keeping on moving down the line here. And orange soda will snag that along with the pickles. And I'm going to leave the worm. I really don't go fishing enough to necessitate me needing to grab all the worms that we come across, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's check these shelves here. Advanced or expert carpentry, fishing for beginners. Is that fishing for beginners? Will that come in? Oh, that certainly will come in handy. We do have a multiplier, but we haven't finished reading, so why don't we go ahead and snag that? Because it's one of those things that are nice. Ooh, master trapping. Expert carpentry, I'm going to snag it. Did I already grab an expert carpentry? Expert, no, it doesn't look like it. We've snagged a whole bunch of books this time. We're still waiting to spin this point. Now, I've recorded some of these episodes. If you've suggested things for me to spin that point on already before this video has gone up, it's because I recorded this video prior to some of the previous videos actually going up, so don't feel too disheartened if your advice isn't being heeded. It certainly will be viewed. I pretty much read every comment that comes through the channel because, I'm not a huge channel. I'm well aware of it. I don't pretend to be some massive, PewDiePie or something like that. As much as I would love to call this my actual job, it certainly isn't. So, with that kind of out of the way, let's grab some more batteries here out of the storage closet and take a quick peek into the bedroom. No crates in here to loot, so it looks like we're pretty well finished here. Bathroom, could take a quick peek. Bleach, bath towel, what else do we have? We got 2 containers here, some beta blockers, we'll snag those up. I'm curious about the razors because of how important a sharp cutting implement could be. I can really see razors being used in the future as a craftable item, or at least part of a recipe. Not a craftable item, that wouldn't make sense. The razors are already there, there's no need to craft them. But in the future, being able to use them as part of another recipe could totally be the case. Now, I'm kind of running the wrong way. I meant to go back west. There's one more building, I think, in this direction that I kind of want to check out. Just to kind of say, like, hey, we've kind of totally really scrubbed this side of the neighborhood. I think there's only one building this way. There actually may be more. But we're going to go ahead and check this out just because it's kind of getting already past like the 12-ish, 13-ish minute mark. So I want to make sure that we're kind of getting some things this direction, at least kind of finishing off some areas of the map so that we don't have to worry about them anymore. I've also totally, Alvaro Mendez, you mentioned that the new Denver map was pretty cool, that you've been playing it, and some other cool maps have actually surfaced as well, and actually probably been out a while. I was looking at Blind Coder's online map here for base vanilla Project Zomboid, and he also has things listed for Dreadwood, Bedford, and New Denver, and apparently they're all actually worked into the default Project Zomboid map, so like, they take over areas that really weren't developed or were just kind of like grassland, forests, that kind of stuff. Close that. So they're totally things like I could add them to the game and then in the future just kind of like wander into them. So I really like the idea of that. I thought in my noobishness that all the extra maps like that people have made and modded in themselves were kind of like just kind of in their own little area, like their own little, I guess they are kind of their own little area, but they were all kind of like their own little map. Like you couldn't actually get to like Westpoint or Mold Row, things like that, and you wouldn't be able to kind of get to the normal areas in the map, or vice versa, you couldn't get to the new areas from the old versions. So with that new knowledge that it's totally something you could just kind of add into your huge map here for the basic Kentucky area, and inside Project Zomboid here, I am way more inclined to download them and check them out in the future. So, you may be wanting to keep an eye out for that. I don't really want to do it just yet because of the fact that it is a mod, and I've already got this live game going. Hey, nice, another crowbar that we can't hold, so I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. But yeah, so I don't really know if I want to include them into this file just yet, or at least include them into my own game personally just yet, to make sure that I don't corrupt Matthew Smith's file here before his story has fully been told. But it is certainly something that is on my mind now, and way more possible as far as wanting to do something like that. I do believe it's something I might do in the future. I've really been enjoying getting back into Project Zomboid. I know I took a bit of a break previous to this season, and actually, to be quite honest, somewhat through this season, because I had been playing other games and just getting into other things and being like, I've already started this new game, I really need to finish it. We're kind of putting Project Zomboid on the back burner for the time being, and I hope you guys don't mind, but that was kind of my thought process there. I'd started them, and I really did want to finish them. Oh wait, that's just the crowbar. Let's pop that open, and I think there's actually a few more homes that are kind of sparsed out here, kind of in the same vein that this one was that we just explored, that was just kind of just a random house kind of in the woods. As you can see, it's just kind of, there's not very many things crowded in around it. There's a few more around this little loop of street here that I'm looking at. And I do kind of want to hit one or two of those before we probably call it. Actually, whoa, we're getting pretty late in the episode. So, we're going to go ahead and probably do one more home here. I know we're at the 16-minute mark, and I've been kind of trying to keep these under 15 minutes or so, but my real hard goal is to, whoa, okay, whew. That was a super lucky swing that we hit that other zombie. I've been kind of wanting to keep my videos under 15. That's like my go-to length, because it seems like a pretty decent length for most YouTube videos for folks that actually want to watch them. And I hope you guys don't mind that I'm trying to kind of just like focus in on the things that people like to watch. I really am trying to improve the channel a little bit. If you guys have any suggestions or thoughts, we're not going up there, on how I can improve my channel, please do let me know. I really don't want to be one of these like lame YouTubers that just kind of just does his own thing. And I mean, as much as I love to kind of just enjoy what I do want to improve where I can and where it isn't that much of an issue to improve at. Like length of videos, that's super easy to kind of watch and monitor. I say super easy, but what I really mean is it's easy enough to monitor and accommodate for. If you guys like shorter episodes, great, that's fine. It actually does help speed up editing and all that, so I'm not going to complain about it, even if it does mean that sometimes I have to draw back what I'm going to be doing in an episode. It's seriously not that big of a deal. Let's take a quick peek here in the fridge. I don't think we saw anything ketchup actually. But honestly, I haven't even used ketchup at all yet, so orange soda, I think that's going to be filling up our thing here. That's pretty much all we can carry other than our main inventory, so let's go ahead and take a quick peek. Ooh, nice, some instant popcorn, another water bottle. We're going to snag both of those things. Some sugar, and let's turn it around and take a quick peek here. Nice, some canned beans, an empty gardening can, I will take that too, and the tea and yeast. This is actually going to be a pretty effective loot process here that we've been going through. I say loot process, but what I really mean is loot run. Let's unlock this back door. And, ooh, nice garbage can. Nothing in it, though. We don't have any more garbage bags. I think I have 7 garbage bags at our Westpoint Park outpost currently, the one that we started from today. And so that we're 1 garbage bag away from being able to drop down 2 full rain barrels. Level 2 rain barrels. I guess they're like kind of the more basic rain barrels. There is, of course, the improved rain barrels. They're just called rain barrels still, but they're the ones that you can build with craftsman level or carpentry level 4. We're going to eat some chips because we are definitely getting a little peckish here. There we go. We're back in the green for the time being. Not going to go that way. We're already aggroing zombies, and we're kind of closer, actually, to this edge of the fence, as I can tell anyway. So moving down this way, we're at the 19-minute mark. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have ended this quicker. We're going to get back to the homestead here, our outpost, and probably just go ahead and call it an episode. But once again, let's pull up our skill menu just to give you guys kind of something to think about as far as what you guys might want me to spend this point on. I still am kind of thinking maintenance for blades, because that would allow us to maintain our axes a bit better, but cooking would be a good one to do so that we can keep pushing our cooking. It might also be a good idea to save it for carpentry level 3. Firearms aiming would be nice, so that we can actually go through and, when we get panicked while using, a pistol or a shotgun, and when we get these huge hordes of zombies around us due to the sound, having points and accuracy would really help with the accuracy reduction that we suffer due to the panic. Excuse me, sorry, a little burpee there. I should also mention I'm a little drunk tonight. Just in case you guys are wondering why I keep babbling about something, if I am babbling. Hard to recall sometimes when you're drunk. Jumping through here, let's take a quick peek. We should be actually getting quite close to our outpost and back home. In fact, it is right here, so why don't we go ahead and hop on inside. We're going to take the rope ladder up and close that window. And we are looking pretty solid. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Project Zomboid. I truly do appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, click that like button. It really does help me out. And if you want to share this on G+ or Facebook, YouTube, or not YouTube, Twitter, whatever, I really appreciate you sharing this with your friends. It really does help get the word out that if you guys enjoy this episode, maybe some of the folks you know that enjoy similar things to you might enjoy it as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. We will see you next time. Cheers!